So guys, I've been getting a lot of emails about the situation going on with Mr. Jonathan Majors. And of course, everybody is talking about it in comments. I even went to TikTok and they're talking about it there. And here's a story that's going around.
Jonathan Majors has been arrested. So keep in mind that this is an ongoing story, but TMZ just reported that Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City this weekend for assaulting a woman. Now his team has said he's done nothing wrong and they look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up. Now according to the report, Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City this morning after being accused of putting his hands on a woman. The alleged victim had visible injuries and was taken to a hospital where she is now in stable condition. But Majors, he was arrested and taken to jail, but now he's currently out of custody. This is an absolutely wild story and I really hope this doesn't turn out to be true and everything gets cleared up.
So shout out to Soups, right, on TikTok. And so I did some other information on my own, and here's what they're saying. Mr. Jonathan Majors was at a bar in Brooklyn. And returning home from the bar in Brooklyn, his girlfriend was also inside of the taxi. Now, it appears that Mr. Jonathan Majors, you know, give me like some text messaging sounds in the background, guys. Yeah, he was text messaging with some other lady when his girlfriend confronted him while she was trying to sneak a peek at his phone. Now, stop the show. Look, I don't like nobody looking at my goddamn phone. I pay this bill. You don't pay no bill. How you up in my stuff? I pay the bill. If you want to look at my god dang phone, then you go buy me a phone. But you're not going to buy me a phone. Stay out my phone. I know me and every brother hate that. Get out my phone. Mind your business. So brothers, and then they look at your codes, and when you're not there, try to go through your phone. But anyways, she got mad at what she saw. All right. Now, allegedly, Jonathan Majors grabbed her hand and slapped her. That's what she's saying. All right. At the same time, doing all this, put his hands around her neck, and then she was dropped off somewhere, and then Jonathan Majors spent the night elsewhere. Now, the girlfriend went to the police with visible bruises. All right. That's the key thing. Visible bruises. Went and dropped a dime on his behind and reported the crime. Right. Now, this is very interesting because this comes right after Jonathan Majors did this particular photo shoot on Ebony, right? And yeah, this is very questionable. This piece here, that's him. I don't know what he got on. And then this is where he's crossing his legs with his lips puckered out. But yeah, so the brother, what is the brother doing? Anyways, okay, fine, right? But now here's something that I want to talk to a lot of guys about, especially a lot of black men. This guy was on the up and up. Michael B. Jordan is a good friend of his. He, is doing very well. Then this happens, and even if he is cleared of it, what happens if you're cleared? What happens? Can you guys tell me? I'll tell you. It still is going to be on your record, right? You abuse women. You beat women. All the time. So imagine that this is your girlfriend. So either he did it, which is very bad, or he didn't do it, which is very bad. But altogether, he needs to get rid of this lady, whatever the case. All right. If you did it, it's terrible. You're going to go to jail or whatever's going to happen to you. Right. Going to break it off. Why would you be with somebody that you feel would make you come out to the worst point of you? But if she's lying and this is your girlfriend, how do you trust anybody? Like, look at what happened with Michael Irvin, right? And there would have to be some sort of footage in the taxi. They would have to have it. If it's a all they gotta do is put, have the footage, because they have footages in Uber. Okay. What if this is not the truth, right? We see what's going on with Michael Irvin. What's going to happen with a guy like Jonathan Majors? I'll tell you, these guys are going to be so afraid to interact with women. And I know he has a kid. I don't know which lady the kid is by. But again, here you are as a guy with a lot to lose. Okay? Let's say if you are cheating on your girlfriend and she's mad and tells on you. The key is this. Nothing is going to happen to her. And again, we wouldn't be having this conversation so much if the guy wasn't successful. But he is. And many guys who are successful, guess what? Even though you might not be a celebrity, people are looking at you, man. All right? Anywhere you are in the world and you're black, you're a successful black man. People look for you. They're looking at you. And for whatever reason, if you put somebody in their place, tell them I'm gonna leave you or whatever else, somebody wants to make you pay. Right? That's why when you have money and you have things going for yourself, you have to respond in such a way that is not the norm. This is what black men got to understand. Because things that wouldn't bother you when you were broke or wouldn't be such a big deal, when you get money, man, you get fame, everybody's looking at you. Everybody. And who you date matters. And it looks like he was trying to keep the lady a secret. There's no pictures of her. He's always been quite a private with his life. But look at what's going on now. And this is important, man. Every black man who's trying to be somebody, you're either one woman away from experiencing a lot of happiness or one woman away from experiencing a lot of pain. And again, be careful for what you wish for. A lot of guys are just not ready for what money brings or what fame brings. I don't care what your talent level says. Sometimes the money comes before your mental development. And even if, let's say, for example, if he hit her, definitely he's going to jail, right? But let's say for the fact that this is not true. Then you made a bad decision in judgment of being around somebody who doesn't even care about you, which hurts even more. Imagine you trust this lady, you're sleeping with her, you're probably talking about marriage, and your legal team is trying to fight this, saying that this is untrue. So hopefully that footage in the taxi will not come out as being false, right? And then you hope that you don't start getting canceled by women because of the fact that you're now considered a woman beater. But again, it goes back to a lot of guys who are just not ready for success, man. It's the truth. To be a man ready for the money when it comes in, it's number one, it's very new. You have friends probably in your category, and man, you have to do a lot of developing once you start getting money. I started getting some money. I think that the most I ever got, like in comparison to my rest of my life, was like around 2016, 17. That's when I started to experience some level of like, wow, okay, my life is changing. And the money was coming before I was ready for it. And unfortunately, and I was like 36 then. So it's taken me 6 years. I would say no, about 4 years. 4 years to actually have some level of discipline to think a little bit more about what I'm going to do before I react. And I'm never perfect, but in order for you to keep living that life, you have to be very disciplined. You have to be very smart. And the choices that you make really, really impact you. So hopefully this is something that's not true. I hope for this brother, because his career was taken off in a major way. Some folks are saying he got set up, but I'm not sure. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.